MindFlex.
Welcome to MindFlex. I'm Super Bowl champ and College Football Hall of Famer Aaron Taylor. With an improved mindset, you can enhance your performance. I'll share tools and insights to build resilience, confidence, and connections to help you feel and play your best. Ever notice how getting feedback can make you feel like you're under attack? But what if you could sift through it and just keep the good stuff? Feedback, whether positive or negative, is really just information. But man, sometimes it can feel so personal, right? Especially when it points out our mistakes. Feedback can put us on the defensive or fill our heads with self-doubt, making it nearly impossible to process and use the information for our benefit. I remember one time back in my playing days when a coach pulled me aside after practice. He told me I needed to pick it up, noting that my blocking technique and overall effort needed some work. Sure, I made a few mistakes, but I was exhausted, physically and mentally, stressed out about some things at home, and honestly, I felt like I'd given everything I had out there. In the moment, I got defensive thinking, what does he know about what I'm dealing with out here? But later, after cooling off and really thinking about it, I realized he was right. I had missed some basic stuff out there, and while my effort was good, it wasn't up to the level that I was known for, and certainly not what I was capable of. His feedback was spot on, and as it turns out, it was exactly what I needed to improve my game, even though it was the last thing I wanted to hear at the time. It's good to remember that there are two kinds of feedback, constructive and destructive. Constructive feedback is the helpful kind, the kind you get from friends or coaches or colleagues who want to see you at your best. It's specific, actionable, and comes from a good place. But then there's destructive feedback, the kind that's vague, personal, and aims to knock you down rather than lift you up. Looking at you, tick face and Twittergram. Even good feedback can feel like a kick to the shins sometimes, so it's important to recognize the difference. And once you learn to make that distinction, you'll now have the power to choose what to take to heart and what to let go. So here's today's MindFlex, the tool that invites you to stretch yourself beyond your comfort zone and move closer towards the results that you want with a greater sense of ease. Whenever I'm receiving feedback, I like to use what's called the strainer mentality. Picture yourself putting feedback through a kitchen strainer, keeping the good stuff that can help you grow and letting the other ish just flow down the drain. This way, you get the benefits without the baggage. That's what I did after that practice. I filtered out the useful parts of the feedback, adjusted my technique and effort, and let go of the frustration so I could focus on what mattered most and get back on top of my game. Now, this strainer mentality is easier said than done. So here are a few keys to filter out the bad and soak up all the good. First off, stay calm. Whenever you get feedback and your brain wants to go into defense mode, take a few deep breaths to calm your nerves. Give yourself a moment to process before reacting. I remember how initially defensive I felt when my coach gave me that feedback, but taking a moment to cool down made all the difference. Next, think about the intentions behind the feedback. Is it constructive or destructive? If it's meant to help you grow, lean into it. If it's just meant to tear you down, let it slide. My coach's feedback, once I saw it clearly, was constructive and meant to push me to get better, even though it stung at first. Finally, consider the source. Do you know and trust this person? And are they even qualified to be giving you feedback? This can help you figure out how much weight to give their words. In my case, I knew my coach had the best intentions for me and the team, so I realized I should at least consider and maybe even take his feedback seriously. By staying calm, evaluating the intent, and considering the source, you can build thicker skin and turn any feedback into a powerful asset for self-improvement. So, the next time you're receiving feedback, try using the strainer mentality. Keep the good, let go of the bad, and watch yourself thrive. I hope you found today's MindFlex helpful, and if not, I'm open to your feedback. MindFlex is powered by Radical Hope. Embrace the journey, push your limits, and keep growing. Together, we can thrive. Until next time, stay strong.